I'm Moaaz Hudhud. I am a mechatronics student at Kadir University, and I just finished my first year. The goal is to kind of spark the intellectual devices of someone, and I like that because I've always been interested in these things, but I didn't understand how to do everything. I think it does really spark these intellectual devices. It does kind of wake you up to stop, the classical learning and start thinking about, the important things. And all of the courses kind of add up to each other, and they're connected in a way that they're like the full package. And I really enjoyed that, especially the first semester, which was more intense and kind of, we were fighting to finish everything on time, but at the same time it was kind of purging all our ideas and making us kind of think in a different way, and in a very individual way also. It's not that they're teaching us how to think, they're just giving us our freedom to think in our own capacity and in our own ways. So I like the neutrality in the system a lot, actually. You're going to be lucky, but you have to be also ready. So try to read up about the core program before you join school, and strap yourself in. The first semester is not going to be the playground. You have to kind of work hard, but try to open yourself to learning. Be open to learning, and I think this is the main idea. If you want to learn in any way, you will find yourself really benefiting from the core program, especially that the method that we got was kind of really new to us, and even to me it was. They don't tell you what to do. You just kind of have to find a way, and I think this creative thinking is really important in this place. It's an intellectual making program. You could be any kind of intellectual, and it's interdisciplinary, so you could be an engineer. I'm an engineering student. Some of my friends are in psychology, some of them are in law and so on, and we all got the same first semester, and then we moved on our own paths after. But we all kind of were awakened to this new type of learning, where you kind of try to use your own mind to be creative, to find a solution for whatever problem is going to face you. And whether it's math or whether it's ethics, or they're completely the opposite, but it's the thinking method, I think, that's important. Well, my favorite is the first semester, K-House 105. It's Universal Values and Ethics. Even though I'm an engineer and I should like physics more and everything, but I really enjoyed that course, which is more kind of closer to law or psychology maybe, I don't know, or politics even. I think it was very interesting because it kind of taught us how to listen to others, how to be respectful, how to read about something and then form an argument, form an opinion. The most important part in the end is the creative thinking part that we did, where we both sides of the debate would kind of try to find a solution together, somewhere in the middle, or to either side. It depends on the case. And I think this is really important, and we really need this for the future generations to build the world technically. Most of my friends in high school went for engineering too, so they were kind of like me, and people tend to select people like them. But when I had this interdisciplinary classroom, people from psychology and people from new media and so on, it was kind of interesting. And at the beginning, to kind of build some friendships, I started asking people, why did you choose psychology, why did you choose this, and kind of in a way was asking myself, why did I choose mechatronics and so on. And it was very interesting to look at these different views and different let's say interests, because most of my friends liked physics in high school, but now some people don't like it at all, and for me it would be weird because I have been so accustomed to that, but to them it's very normal. And I think when we got to working together and when we got to, for example, the debates, we all got like different ways of thinking, and it's very interesting to start using their lens of life. How do they think? And it was very eye-opening, I would say. So yeah, I really enjoyed the classroom environment. Our assessments were projects, presentations, debates, and essays, and at the beginning it was very frustrating. But as I went, with the course and with the lectures and everything, using these lenses, I started looking at the world differently. And so I was like, I don't know what they want from me, but I know the goal, and so they want me to create something, to try to solve the problem. Like in our design class, it's like there is this problem and they want you to solve it. What is it that you should do? There are a lot of things that you could do, and it's interesting how everybody went for a different approach, and because of the interdisciplinary system, it's just we had a lot of ideas and we tried to mix them together, and everybody had different ways of looking at everything. It does help in my major, and it enables me to have these soft skills, the communication and the teamwork, because we did a lot of teamwork like that. But also it helps me with my life, because not many people work within their major anymore. So I think it just enables me to always be creative, always be a critical thinker, always have new ideas. I think it really prepares me to not only my career life, but also my private matters also. So it's kind of very interesting that it's kind of made me ready for a lot of things. Not everybody would come out of the core program the same person. It's not making you, it's not like a robot or a factory. By the end of the line you will become this thing. No, it's very individualistic. So everybody is special. Everybody will have their own kind of growing technique, and they will become their own person and have their own views. And I love this part the most, actually.